All right, folks, if you've been following Just the News today, you know that there are brand new documents out on our site from the State Department back in the time when Barack Obama and Joe Biden ran the State Department. And they raised the possibility that Democrats now have their own Russia spy scandal. Why? Well, if you believe the Senate Intelligence Committee report that came out last week, the one released by Marco Rubio, Richard Burr, Mark Warner, it claimed that a man named Konstantin Klemennik, who was an associate of Paul Manafort. Well, Klemennik was a Russian intelligence officer, according to the Senate Intelligence Committee report. That is the first body ever to identify him as such. Well, if Klemennik was a Russian intelligence officer, then the Obama-Biden State Department has a very serious problem, and here's why. The documents we put up on Just the News, unredacted, directly from the files of Special Counsel Robert Mueller's Russian investigation, show that Klemennik had repeated chronic contact with senior officials in the State Department, in the U.S. Embassy in Kiev, ambassadors who used to work in Kiev and had moved on to Africa and elsewhere. He was in constant contact with them. The State Department considered him what they call a sensitive source, meaning someone who is providing political intelligence to the State Department. And here's what the documents also show. The State Department rewarded Klemennik for his help by feeding him non-public, sensitive diplomatic information back to him, such as readouts of what went on in private meetings, the perception of what the State Department had about various Ukrainians, even how Hillary Clinton might rule on the issues of Ukraine if she became president in 2016. All that was fed back to Klemennik. It was a two-way relationship, trade of information. If the Senate Intelligence Committee is right, then the State Department, the Obama-Biden State Department, has its own problem, and the experts I'm talking to in the intelligence world say they might need to do a damage assessment to find out if any national security was compromised by that relationship. Now again, everything depends on whether the Senate Intelligence Committee's description of Klemennik is right, but if it is, this issue of Russia spying may boomerang around, come back on the Democrats. Stay tuned for more from Just the News.